Hi there, Stuart Williams from Thirlmere Deacon. I have the pleasure of being sat with Iris here today, one of our clients in Dubai. I'd like you to maybe introduce yourself.
Hi, well, I'm Iris from Dubai. Well, I'm originally German. I've moved to Dubai 26 years ago. And
so you're a veteran. You know the area well, you know the city well.
Yeah.
Superb. So you've been here for a decent amount of time to get a good idea of the right locations and the right people to be working with. I mean, what made you decide to be looking at property now? What was behind the decisions there?
First, I waited till COVID was over because job security is always a question. Absolutely. With what was going on with the economy, and Dubai came up with, or the UAE came up with a retirement visa if you buy property that's worth more than $1 million dirhams. So I thought that would be a way to long-term stay in Dubai, in the UAE. So that was one of the thoughts, and I could see the prices were really moving up. I mean, they had really rock bottomed last June, July or something. So I just wanted to see what was going on with work, is everything secure, and then just have a look around. I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to buy. I thought, let me just have a look around. But the idea of the retirement visa was really appealing.
So there were some real draws in there from the government. You've got to look at these sort of hooks and draws to find out where the best things are, what the best things to do are, and the timing is everything, in my opinion.
And I mean, it's tax-free. It's a no-brainer. It's the return of investment is fantastic, and. So I thought, I'd have a look around, and I stumbled across a couple of ads. And I just thought, let me just contact some people.
Yeah, why not? So with that in mind then, so you've looked at a few things. What does your portfolio look like at the moment? Have you bought property before? Or is this the first time you're investing in property?
I have half a house that I inherited in Germany. And I bought a property in Florida in 2015.
Okay.
So, but that was purely for investment. I haven't actually seen it yet.
Oh, right. Bought in 2015, purely for investment in Florida. How's that doing at the moment? Is it?
It's actually almost doubled in value since.
Fantastic. Well, that's exactly the type of opportunity we try and sniff out here at Thirlmere Deacon. That's brilliant. Okay. So congratulations. It's a great start to the portfolio. With regard coming back to Dubai, coming back to this area, there are lots and lots of opportunities, as you mentioned. There's so many things going on. So what about Kensington Waters sort of stood out for you?
I think first of all the developer. So when I was talking to Oliver, he suggested a group of developers, and funnily enough, I used to work for Dubai Holdings, so I'm familiar with a few people that worked in construction and in developing. So I got some feedback from them, and they suggested the same developers. And I thought, okay, well, the area I wasn't 100% sure. So we're looking at a few things here in Business Bay, or I have my heart set on another building in Sakim, but Oliver just came up with, if you don't mind, we'll just pop across to this developer and have a look at the building and just, look at the quality and the finishing. And they're really boutique developer, and we came over here. The apartments are fantastic. I mean, the finishing is fabulous.
I totally agree.
Yeah. A friend of mine actually lives he bought in Belgravia, which is also Ellington.
Right, perfect. So some first-hand reviews from friends. Brilliant. So with that in mind, like I said, there's multiple different agencies here. There's loads of big names. How have you found dealing with Thirlmere Deacon? How have you found dealing with TD?
It's a completely different approach, I would say. You've got the realtors here that just hound you. I mean, non-stop. It'll be non-stop. Do you want this? Do you want this? It's not detailed. They literally just try to push whatever. You don't get details about the developer. You don't get details about the actual building, the area, schools around. I mean, half the time they don't even know the size of it. They advertise with wrong pricing. They try just to hook you in, and And you know, you can't get rid of them. It's like once they've got your number, it's impossible to get rid of them. Here I felt it's like, okay, they're really listening to my feedback. They're not just trying to sell me what they have on offer, but they're willing to go out and look for what I might be after. Or what would.
I absolutely love hearing that firsthand. It's this sort of consultative approach that we try and get across to our clients. It's not square pegs and round holes. We really want to find out what works for you and how we can maximise the opportunities that are available to you. So with that, what's next? What's next for Iris?
I don't know. Well, wait for the handover of this apartment, and once the rent comes in, reinvest into something else, I think.
So thank you again, Iris, for spending some time with us, and congratulations.
Thank you.